Seeing none, we need a motion to approve 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
We have a motion by Member Luger. Do we have a second from Member Onstad? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So approved. Acknowledge of receipts of reports of officer boards, commissions, and department heads, number 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Does anybody wish to pull a report for further discussion? Seeing none, we'll move on to new business, number 14, to consider a work session on the June 17th, 2025. Mr. Linwood, or Mr. McFarland?
I'll be taking this one, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor, members of the council. We are staff requesting for a council work session on, June 17th at 5:30 p.m. This is just to discuss the next steps regarding the public safety building project. We anticipate that the special session from the legislation will be over at that point. We want to just review any of those impacts or opportunities resulting from that, and then the status of any of our bonding requests and funding. So, like I said, we'd like to hold that prior to our next council meeting on the 17th at 5:30.
Okay, has council checked their calendars and that works for everybody?
Not me. I will be at the 10,000 Lakes Summer Conference up in Grand Rapids.
Not in Florida?
Nope, Sugar Lake. Nope, just got back from Florida from
Okay.
that conference.
All right. All right, so otherwise that date works for everybody and time.
Yeah.
Okay, we need a motion to approve the city work session for June 17th, 2025 at 5:30 here at City Hall. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Member Luger. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Member Onstad. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So approved. Number 15, to recommend the separation of employment for probationary police officer Rebecca Peterson. Chief Bauer, is that you?
Yep, that's me. Mayor, I have some members of council. Looking at after evaluation of Officer Peterson's performance during field training, I am unfortunately recommending her termination effective June 4th, so tomorrow. As a probationary at-will employee, she has not met the standards required for continued employment as an officer with our city. So I'm looking for approval for termination of employment effective tomorrow. I'm sorry, in my memo it says June 5th. We're looking at June 4th would be
It
my.
says June 4th.
It's in there twice, and I have it once is incorrect
Okay.
in my letter. So I'm looking at June 4th.
Okay, so for our attorney, there's some questions we can't ask, correct? Because it's more of an HR kind of thing, or?
Correct. So anything with regards to conduct of the employer or anything, we would have to go into a closed session to have that discussion. Chief Bauer, kind of his memo lays it out very generically, which is the appropriate way in open meeting, and so just be cognizant of whatever questions may arise.
Perfect, thank you. I have no questions. Member Luger?
No questions.
Member Onstad?
No questions.
Member Schilling?
No questions. It's just very unfortunate. We were fully staffed for 3 months. So, yeah, it's a bummer.
Member Yeager?
No questions.
All right, we need a motion to approve the separation of employment of probationary police officer Rebecca Peterson. Do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion with the correction of the date to be accurate.
Okay. We have a motion by Member Onstad. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Member Schilling. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So approved. Council reports. We'll start with Member Onstad today.
I attended last night's EDA meeting and the Park Advisory Commission meeting afterwards, and I attended the budget work session that we just held just prior to this meeting. And I'd like to thank everybody for attending.
All right. Member Schilling?
Attended the EDA meeting last night, which was very productive, and then budget work session prior to this, and thank you for those who come in.
All right. And Member Yeager?
Oh, I attended the budget work session before this meeting, and thank you all for coming, and thank you all for watching.
All right. Member Luger?
I also attended the budget work session earlier tonight, and thank you all for tuning in.
All right, I attended the EDA meeting, the budget meeting. Also, just thanks to everybody who came out for our Memorial Day service. Just an incredible event, and so happy that we could do that here in our city. So, yeah, it was very well attended. So, appreciate that. I also want to kind of give a shout out. MS 150 is coming through this weekend, so it'll be through Wyoming on Sunday. I'm out there every year, and it is the most incredible, fun. I lose my voice every time people are coming through. So I'm going to be challenging our residents to come out, support the MS-150 bike riders. They're close to their $2.2 million goal. So that's an incredibly amount of money to be raised. So if you get out there about 9:30 until about 12:30, you'll get most of the riders. And then I think we have a special announcement from Mr. McFarland regarding one of our parks.
Yeah, Honorable Mayor and members of the council. Construction at Fireside Park is well underway at this point. St. Croix Recreation has been out there the past few weeks putting in the equipment. They just poured concrete to hold it all in place. And it was their intent this week to start pouring concrete curbing before we got some of this rain. So ideally they'll have that done this week and some wood chips in place. That being said, then the Park Advisory Commission did set a date last night for ribbon cutting ceremony. That is scheduled for Wednesday, June 18th to be held at 5 p.m. at the park. Every member of City Council is welcome. They'll be there as well, and then anyone from the public as well. And then if I could add to that too, just to hijack the end of this meeting, we do have Touch a Truck as well this Saturday, June 7th.
That's right, sorry.
No, you're fine. That'll be at 10 a.m. To noon at Goodview. I believe at 11 o'clock they're anticipating a helicopter landing as well, pending weather, and then just a ton of local organizations and vendors out there showing off their cool equipment. So,
And I think you have a post on Facebook that lists all the vendors and stuff.
yep,
Okay.
Jenny was great at that.
All right, I'll for sure be there. So, all right, with that, I think we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We have a first, do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second, we are adjourned at 7:14.